therapy's bad.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, has anybody ever on this entire panel seen a woman who was what we would consider a crazy bitch stop being a crazy bitch after she went to therapy, even once, ever?
No. I think
not once. It's never happened in the history of all of sociology. It's never happened.
I think a lot of people, because I'm not really into therapy as well, I think a lot of people need to take personal responsibility and deal with the harshness of it, because...
But I feel like that's what therapy is for, so that you can...
Not really, because you have someone like sugarcoating like the problems.
I think so much of therapy
and trying
is
to
just,
put you guys on medications and stuff all the time.
I don't know what therapist you guys went to. I never had a therapist that tried to put me on no medication.
I'm not going to get into the medication.
Killer of Cereal donated $100. LA shirt, if it could be Stockholm Syndrome, it has infiltrated you. Hate men? Why choose to stick with them even after the first hand is laid on you? No one should be doing that. Change your formula.
Yeah.
So I did change one thing. I stopped dating because I was a serial dater. My mom was a serial marrier. I serial dated, and for the last year and a half, I've been single. And I
No. Hold on. Let me stop you right there. Okay. You said you had sex 3 months ago, and then you claimed you were celibate. You said you were celibate for a year.
I mean, like 2 times in 1 year.
Right, but okay, words have meaning.
I'm used to having a boyfriend.
Nickelodeon donated $100. Women go to therapy and are assigned drugs they don't need, so therapists get kickbacks.
Yeah.
Don't do it. If you hate what you do, stop. Then you don't need therapy. Mind-blowing idea, right?
I agree with the medication.
Just modify behavior.
Yeah.
Like, how hard could it be, really, when you think about it?
I mean, that's like...
To notate that getting together with guys who are... interested in abusing you, with domestic violence, and being an alcoholic at the same time while you're engaged in a basically online prostitution is a bad idea. Like, how hard could it possibly be to recognize these things? Why would you need a therapist to help guide you through this? I've never really understood that, honestly.
So my therapy isn't for my abusive boyfriends. It's for childhood trauma. It's for way deeper than men beating me. So I have a reason to go to therapy, not just because I've had 5 abusive boyfriends. That's fine.
I'm just saying it's a red flag.
It's a red flag, but...
If somebody isn't there.
Some things you can't just talk about within yourself, unfortunately, and understand within yourself.
It's like, why are they in therapy?
Maybe some things need to be explained on a deeper level to some people, and that's what the therapist is there for, to explain this and why you went through this, and maybe how to get through what you went through or change what you went through.
Yeah, but there's if perhaps, for example, I think one scenario where I'm totally fine with therapy, if there was like your parents died or someone you love died, and you wanted to find out strategies of how to cope with there's therapists that will specialize in that, or there's therapists you can go to that can like really, if there's something specific, but there's people who are just like chronically in therapy just to go and kind of complain and whine.
That's what I don't agree with that. I feel like therapy is definitely a thing for people who have like childhood trauma, any type of trauma. But I don't feel that going to therapy just to complain is therapy. That's not therapy. But
but people are labeling it as therapy, and that's the problem.
But that's not.
Why is it that you think that men are so much seemingly better at dealing with childhood trauma, not going to a therapist?
Because they avoid it.
Whereas women, they do, but they seem to be more well-adjusted even though they avoid it.
I disagree.
Men tend to be more logical.
Go ahead really quick.
Regardless, I think if you do attend therapy, there needs to be a means to an end. It's not just a constant rambling session to just waste your money every week.
There should be like a beginning,
you need an end date, like an end day, end goal.
Yeah.
So like a therapy
by
end
this
date,
point, you should know what you've gone through and how to
and
I cope with it.
I completely agree that like if you went through some sort of traumatic experience and you feel the need to talk to a professional about it, that's completely fine. But there are plenty of people that have self-diagnosed themselves as having some sort of mental incapability or whatever it may be, and they are in therapy for it. And essentially what they do is they just rant about their problems and talk about their day, and their therapist just sits there and
takes their money,
gets the money for it.
Exactly.
Wait, so I want to come back to this one really quick. Are you currently going through alcohol withdrawals?
Like I was just in Tulum a week ago, but like I drink once a month for maybe 3 days on vacation.
Wait, are you
so I don't think I'm
trying to
having any withdrawals.
Are you trying to sober up?
I've been drinking. No, like I drink once a month on vacation. I'm fine with drinking now.
Okay.
2 years ago I wasn't. So I've done work. That's another reason why I'm a therapist.
Oh, okay.
My therapist helps me more than dating does.
All right. Here we have this one. Priya, if you can read it.
Your mother was married 4 times, but you don't think she's the reason you turned out the way you are, or the reason you pick shit men, like your mother?
I would just rather not bring my mother into it. Like, she had her own problems growing up, so that she didn't deal with, and therapy was not prevalent back then, or it was prevalent back then.
Okay.
So, yeah,
I think that that's fair that you don't want to, but I just want to let you know that you brought that up. You had brought that up yourself, that this was basically what you had seen, and it kind of became a do as I see situation. So that nobody was bringing that up external to you.
I'm just confused. You said you've been celibate for a year, but then you said you fucked somebody 3 months ago.
Grid One Motorsports donated $100.
Grid One,
First time I have ever used my psychology degree. Stop fucking up and do the right thing. That easy. We have the easiest lives in all of history. STFU and be better. Look for my bill in the mail.
He's a brave and a decent man. He's a pioneer.
That's Grid One. Do you want to shout out Grid One?
Shout out to Grid One Motorsports. Yeah.
Can you do the Carl Bennington double? That's dope.
I do it right?
Yeah, Grid One Motorsports. He's a legend.
Okay.
We do have the easiest lives in all of history, you know? I remember I was having this conversation with somebody recently, and it actually somewhat relates to the podcast, because we have girls sometimes come on the show. Granted, look, the podcast runs late, but sometimes girls will complain, oh, it's the podcast. It's like a full work day. Oh, my God. And I'm like, and people complain about like flights and shit. And I think like your ancestors, for example, those people who came to the came to America, they had to go on a boat for like 6 weeks, and half of them had scurvy, and fucking 10 of them, a quarter of them died, and it was like a 6-week journey, and they were eating fucking crackers the entire time. You know what I mean? Oh my God, my flight was delayed 2 hours.
Cable 11 donated $100. Brian and Andrew, turn these 304s to God. You're doing God's work and can do it again.
We got this, yo. Okay, here's the challenge. Can we convince you two right now to delete your OnlyFans on the Whatever podcast?
Oh, which two? Us two?
Mm-hmm. It's got to be me and you.
You got
the only ones.
You got allergies or something?
Yes.
You got some allergies?
I do.
Are you a little sick?
Maybe.
Are you a little? What you got?
I have allergies.
You have Ebola?
No, I don't have Ebola.
You have fucking Ebola?
Yeah, I do.
Why you coming on this shit with Ebola, son? Wait, okay. Are you down to, like, can you, OnlyFans, is there like a phone app for it?
Yeah.
Can you delete your shit from the phone app?
I could.
Leslie. What's the fucking difference?
There's no Z, it's an S. Yeah, let's not fucking say that.
Leslie? Leslie.
Yeah.
Is it short for Leland? Is that your first name?
What?
Is that your name?
No,
Leland?
it's just Leslie.
Leslie.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you down to take out your phone right now and delete your OnlyFans on the Whatever podcast?
No.
What can we do to convince you?
Absolutely not.
Nothing?
Shit. Are you guys paying me?
I thought you were just like doing modeling.
I'm still making the money. Are you guys going to pay me?
How much you make? How much you make?
Why would I tell you what I make?
How much you make?
That's actually such a disrespectful question.
How's that a disrespectful question?
That is such a disrespect. That is so rude to ask someone.
How's that disrespectful? You disrespect me?
That is kind of disrespectful.
You disrespect?
Brian, be dead ass right now.
How's it disrespectful to ask somebody?
It can't be disrespectful, because you said,
ask him how much
are you guys going to pay me instead of OnlyFans?
It was
for
a
us
response.
to ascertain how much we would have to pay you, Brian would have to ask you how much you make.
Hey, don't. First off, it's very disrespectful that you're interrupting Andrew Wilson while he's trying to talk. Let him finish his point. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, I was just saying that for us to ascertain how much we would have to replace your OnlyFans money with, we would have to know how much you made on OnlyFans, wouldn't we?
But like realistically speaking, he's probably not gonna pay me what I make on OnlyFans. So why would I even be open to telling him?
Well, you said, and I quote,
It's another one of those buttons.
you said, quote,
don't press the stream
are
deck.
you guys going to pay me to quit my OnlyFans?
No, I did not say that. I did not say, are you going to pay me?
How much do you make on OnlyFans? And so that, otherwise, how would he know if we could actually replace the income you make from it? What if it's only $50? I might pay you out for $50 a month, right?
You think I'm only making $50 on OnlyFans?
Yes, we do.
No, like I actually make decent money.
You make decent money?
What's decent money?
What's decent money?
You guys can, get out of here with those questions.
Get out of here.
I'm not going to delete my OnlyFans because realistically speaking, you guys are not going to, you can't pay me to delete that because you're not going to pay me what I'm making.
If you're making $100 a month,
it's not $100.
I might be down to just
It's not
pay
$100 a month. That's the thing.
It's not?
No.
Sorry, 150?
No.
200?
No.
220?
I actually make good money. The guys like it when you're not showing fucking everything. I'm sorry, but they want they like classy women.
Oh my God, who the hell?
Like, yeah, you have an OnlyFans page, but you're not fucking I'm not over here spreading my ass cheeks and playing with my shit on my page. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're above all that.
Yeah, I am.
That's only the gross ones that do that.
No, honestly, I'm not. It's not even like that. Like, do whatever you got to do for your money, but that's not what I'm doing.
Why is it disrespectful, though?
Don't do that.
To ask, like...
Why is that disrespectful?
I feel like there's certain questions that you
Menace
shouldn't...
donated $100.
What's
a
the
contradiction cannot exist in reality. Not in part, nor in whole. Willfully turning aside from the truth is treason to oneself. Walk in God's grace.
Yeah, Leslie.
Yeah, I honestly didn't understand any of that, so I'm going to brush it aside.
Well, so he's saying a contradiction. A contradiction defies the laws of logic, right? This would be the law of non-contradiction.
Okay.
So he's saying that if you contradict yourself, the only way that you can live a life absent contradiction is through the logi or the logos, which is logic, which is God. Hang on, I'm trying to explain the concept to you because you didn't understand, so I was trying to explain it. Do I need to use smaller words?
No, I understand what contradicted is. I'm just confused on what I was contradicting with.
If you don't talk, I can explain.
Shut up, bitch!
So he's saying that the law of non-contradiction cannot exist. Contradictions cannot exist. So he's saying that the only way to live a life that is not contradictory is to embrace the logos, God, Jesus Christ. That's what he's saying. That's the explanation.
All right.
You have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm still going to tell you anyway because hopefully you will reflect in therapy and
I don't go to
your
therapy.
therapist
They
will
asked me
use
that
smaller
last time
words.
too. I don't go to therapy. I don't like therapy. I don't. So I don't know.
Didn't you say that your therapist doesn't prescribe you medication?
Oh, I said I've never been to a therapist that has prescribed me a prescription. I've been to one therapist in my life, and it was when my parents were going through divorce.
It doesn't matter what
Probably had a bad experience, didn't you? A lot of people have a bad experience their first time.
With what, therapy?
I got super lucky.
No, my therapist cried.
Oh.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Sounds like a great therapist.
That's supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't cry. Oh, it's what the heck, Andrew Tate.
So wait, it's disrespectful to ask how much you make?
I feel like there's certain questions that it is disrespectful. I wouldn't ask someone what they make. I feel like that's not really my business.
Yeah.
Are you? Who's vibrating the table? Is it? Stop shaking your
I
leg.
can't help it.
I know,
It was
and
me.
I know
I
we're
got
putting the
ADHD.
heat
It was
on.
me too.
Bruh.
Wait, okay, so you won't disclose how much you make?
No, why is that your business?
So because Andrew already explained it, but
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. You're not going to pay me, so why would I even consider telling you?
How do you know?
It's not possible for us to make this determination absent the knowledge.
Why would you guys pay me to stop doing my OnlyFans? You guys are going to pay me monthly. What I make monthly?
I mean, if it's low enough,
Depending
it might just...
on how low it is, yeah.
If it's low enough, it's like,
You
fuck
guys would
it,
pay
that's
me
content.
to stop OnlyFans?
Sure, why not?
You guys are fucking tripping. Like,
Tripping?
yeah.
Well, tripping. Isn't it the case that like most girls' OnlyFans make like $200 a month?
No.
Isn't that
what the hell?
I mean,
what do you mean no?
I couldn't imagine
I don't know.
doing
Is
that.
that you're not making $200 a month? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, she also has
2
like
million followers
yeah,
on
she has like
Twitter.
2 million followers.
I don't think it's
I don't have
too.
2 million followers. I'm not making fucking millions, but I'm not making hundreds either.
What?
I'm not making hundreds, but I'm also not making millions. You know.
Most girls probably would make hundreds though, because they don't have big followings and things of that sort.
It doesn't even. It's not even just about your following. What about like your private DMs? And
it's
like
also oversaturation as well.
I'm going to read this from the Bronaissance. Actually, I'm going to have you read it.
Me?
Oh wait, it's not triggering. What the fuck? Hold on, I don't know what's going on here. Are we getting lag on our stream? I am having some weird. Wait, Andrew, were they reporting that you're lagging on our stream? Was that the reports?
Yeah, well, but that always happens. There's always a slight delay.
But you remember that one time where it was really bad? Is it like that or not like that?
It's not like that right now, no.
I'm not sure why it's not coming out. Oh, there it is. Any of these women think they can be a wife? Tell us why and how you would be great at it. So do you think...
By the way, Brian, sorry, YouTube is reporting a slowdown on YouTube right now.
YouTube's on your stream or mine?
No, it's just the report that YouTube's having slowdown issues today. So maybe that's what's going on.
I see. Okay. So the question from Bronaissance, do you think you can be a wife? Why and how you would be great at it?
Yeah, I think I would. I'd be an okay wife. I wouldn't say I'd be the best. You know, we all have our flaws, but I definitely think
how would you be a flawed wife?
I don't know. You know, not everyone's perfect.
But how would you be flawed?
I don't know. I can't just think of something off the top of my head like that.
Like you'd...
I don't know. I'm kind of a bitch. I won't even lie. Like, you're going to have to put up with my attitude. But, like, that's kind of, like, something you're going to have to always put up with.
Yikes.
As far as, like, wife goes, like, I have the attributes. I, like, have good morals. Like, I'm a kind of person.
You're kind of a what?
Bitch.
Great to see you. Glad you...
I can be. I'm not...
Great to see you. Glad you can make it. Bitches.
Sorry.
Bitches.
So you're... Don't you think you could work on that?
Yeah, no, I am I actually am actively working
in therapy.
On it. No, by myself.
Is there like
on my own
stop
will.
being a bitch therapist?
No, it's just like I'm not really like. It's just I'm too blunt. Like I'm trying to work on being a like kinder, more forward, like nicer person instead of being like. Yeah.
So what's an example of like in a past relationship where you were a B? Damn, somebody get hurt. Fine. It's never mind. Go ahead. No, it's you're using it as like a fidget toy, so whatever. It's fine.
I don't know. I don't really take any shit. So like, I don't care. I don't really care about anything. I don't know. I don't know how to even describe it. I just don't put up with shit. And if you like press the limits with me, like. Fuck you.
You'll throw hands?
I might.
You've thrown hands?
I have.
In a relationship?
I have.
With a dude?
He did it first. But like, hey, we can get down.
You threw hands? First?
No,
He threw hands first?
Yeah.
Really?
Self-defense.
Really?
Yes. I've slapped a man. Don't disrespect me. Like, don't talk to me like that. That was.
How did he talk to you like?
Why would you even say some shit like that?
What was the shit he said?
I don't know. It was a couple years ago, but I should.
What do you mean it was a couple years ago?
What do you?
What do you mean?
It's a couple years ago.
What's the shit he said?
I don't know. It's just like we were like in a fat ass argument, like.
A fat ass argument.
And there was like. Two groups. I don't know.
Two groups?
Yeah.
It was some gang shit?
It was like some
You in a gang?
Shit, bruh.
Did you gang somebody?
No.
Gang somebody? What the fuck?
No.
So what was said?
I don't know. It was like group beef. We were all beefing.
Group beef?
Yeah. We were all beefing.
Who's beefing? The goop?
I'm done, bruh.
I don't even get it. I don't know what you're talking about. What did you say?
What?
Why are you looking around? They can't save you.
I think they're ready for the next question.
You're just being so unprecise.
No, you're running me in circles. I don't remember what was said. It was years ago. I just remember, yes, I have slapped the fuck out of a man because he disrespected me.
How did he disrespect you?
He said some out-of-pocket shit.
What was the out-of-pocket shit?
I don't know.
What was the out-of-pocket shit, bro?
you. I'm like, Dory.
Can you read this? Go ahead, Dory. Read it.
Me?
My
business pays me $43,724 a year. That's pretty good, right, Andrew? Stop.
Just go.
Just arrived for the show. I'm already gathering within 5 minutes. Pink hoodie is arrogant. I don't play. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Hey, I'm so glad I'm not dating. Good to see you in the chat, man. He arrives. Hold on. He arrives. Let me play something for you. That's his introduction. That's his special only for him introduction. I should get one for some of the other common peeps.
You should.
So.
You're gonna keep harassing me, or?
It's not harassing. Just trying to get a question. Just trying to get an answer out of you.
But like, if I tell you I don't know, I don't remember.
You slapped. How did you say it? You slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah, I did.
Because he was being out of pocket.
Said just something so disrespectful that I was just like, I didn't even think twice. What
was it? Wait, scoot your mic that way.
You're asking me what it was. Like, I haven't been smoking weed for the past 5 years, and I can remember it off the top of my head. Like, no.
Did you smoke some today?
Yes.
Bro, why you can't come on the show?
That was like way earlier this morning. You're telling me I can't do my extracurricular activities at 9 a.m.?
No, you can't. You're not allowed to.
Well, I'm 21 years old regardless, so.
You're grounded.
I'm okay.
Go in the corner and think about what you've done. So you can't remember?
I've had a lot of altercations with people.
With men?
Like physical ones?
No, not like multiple physical. Not multiple.
Mike's right there.
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
You got it. I'm proud of you.
But I've had a lot of
You had a lot of what?
Run-ins with men.
Run-ins?
Like arguments.
Arguments?
Like.
So you're the common denominator.
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm also one to like step in, like be another female's advocate if a man is like being disrespectful to her. So like they will get disrespectful to me for inserting myself and protecting that other female, if that makes sense.
Not really.
That doesn't make sense
to
you. How does that not make sense, Brian?
I don't know. I kind of just zoned out.
Okay, then that's your fault. Next.
Yeah. I don't know. I was hoping for an answer. You kind of didn't really give one.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah. Are you still upset about the?
I already told you multiple times.
Wait, are you still upset about me asking how much you make?
I was never upset. I'm too unserious for me to be upset about it.
Okay.
But if you're not going to listen to me, then just.
I'm listening.
Next, you just told me you zoned out.
I heard you, but.
You said you zoned out. No, actually, you said you zoned out, so you can go to the next person.
We're not the stoners over here spacing out.
Yeah.